Yeah, yeah. What's poppin' with y'all? Y'all know what time it is. Pull up on me. Saturday afternoon live. You see the title. You see the motherfucking thumbnail. You see the thumbnail. You see the title. Pull up on me. Shout out Nas1. D Nice 98. I see you. C Dog. This one for you today, boy. Shout out you Pam. Shout out you Cam Newton fans. Yeah, yeah. Rude Dude, what's good? Wallace the drummer. Squad Down Production. Cosmic Tron say what's good? Rockhead 81. Yeah, yeah. Donna B say leave my Cam Newton alone. Yeah, Donna B, we finna get into it. We finna get into it. Bobby Hicks, what's popping? This a live from out of nowhere on y'all. We gotta talk about this. The reports coming out, Cam Newton snubbed because the NFL put out a tribute to the black quarterbacks and he was not included in this tribute. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about Cam Newton fame the flop situation in the NFL. You see the thumbnail. You see the title. Shout out C-Dog with that cash app early. Yeah, yeah. Say, hate no Cam. Nah, this ain't a hate live, C-Dog. Just stay right there. I'm going to drop the link. This ain't no hate. We finna get into it. What happened to Cam? That's the question. What really happened to Cam Newton? That's the title. We finna get into it. Pull up on me. Share the fucking video. Let them know we live. I really don't care who live right now. Let them niggas know on 2020 live now. Let's get to it. Ty Lofton, Rodney Boyd, Elite Good. Andrew. What's up, Andrew? Yeah, yeah. Andrew, I want you for a mock draft tonight. Me and Big Cat on Panthers Uncensored, we're going to run a mock draft, and we want to know if you could lend us your expertise on this live mock draft show tonight. I'm sure that's only if you're available later on this evening, Andrew. But I'll drop the link later on, Andrew. You pull up and let me know. Shout out Hogs Claw for that cash app. I see y'all. Step on that like button. Show that love. I see you, baby. I love you for that. You see the cash app in the ticker. Don't let them outrun y'all. Show that love. Fears, what's good? Hook House Beach. Yeah, yeah. Jonathan Funny. Choppy. Choppy, what's good? Choppy, I saw that comment the other day, by the way. You said you was a mod. We took you rich. I ain't want to do it, Choppy. Choppy, that hurt me. You one of the most people that hurt me the most when I had to confiscate the rich, man. And we only did that because we had to, Choppy. Don't be mad at me, bruh. Don't be mad at me, Choppy. Shout out Marcus Dennis. Y'all pull up. We talking about what really happened to Cam. Saint fan alert. Yeah, the motherfuckers they getting Derek Carr. They should be happy. They getting Derek Carr. They should be happy. They should be real fucking happy with getting Derek Carr. You know what I mean? Pull up on me, man. We about to get into it. We talking again. Cam Newton. What really fucking happened? What really happened with Cam Newton while he was a Carolina Panther? We gonna get into it. We finna roll us a couple fucking green thing. Yeah, yeah. Saturday afternoon. We finna get into it. Y'all pull up on me. Talk to me. Step on that goddamn like button. Let them know we live. Subscribe if you new. Stop playing with me. Pull up on me. I'm twisting up right now. We gonna go back cam up. We camming up today. Don't even worry about it. Shout out Pootie Tang in the chat. Say what's good, Uncle. Yeah, yeah. You already know I'm feeling good. Feeling real good. Saturday, yeah, Valentine's Day is upon us. Shout out everybody with a home girl in their corner, wife, baby mama, girlfriend, don't matter. Show us some love. Valentine's Day is their day. You know what I mean? That shit ain't got nothing to do with us. Make no mistake about it. Your female buying you shit, you got a whole tendency. You sitting around bitching about a Valentine gift as a man, you got whole tendencies, nigga. Stop playing them games. Get your girl what she wants. Pull up on me. Step on that like button. Share the video. Let them know we live. Show extra love in their cash app. Y'all know what time it is. Trucker 49, what's good? Michael Williams, yeah. No, we ain't third in the division. Stop playing with me, Michael. Oh, you talking about the Saints. My bad, Mike. Yeah. Donna B say Valentine's Day, everybody. Make sure. Show your girl some love. Make sure you get her off first. You lay her down Valentine night, make sure she busts first. You feel me? Just to give you little niggas some game. Pull up on me. We got some shit to talk about. I got a couple things I want y'all. God damn it. I want y'all to get into with me, man. I got a couple things I want y'all to get into it with me. Yeah, man. And hopefully I can get this shit to cooperate a little bit. Shout out Fans for that cash app. Finn, you know I love you for that, my G. What you say, Finn? Let me see if Finn says something. Say, can't wait till we play the Saints or play this year. He must be talking about the Saints. Yeah. And real quick, before we move on, y'all know I'm having a Super Bowl party via StreamYard. We're gonna go live during the Super Bowl. If you want in on that panel, it's only gonna be a 10-man panel. You want in, it's gonna run you $20. But then again, like I say, you get on the podcast, you be on the platform talking your shit. We fucking somebody algorithm up Sunday. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Yeah, that's a fact. See, Dougie, she if you fucking with me, she better nut before the draws come off. Motherfucker be done nutted before the panties come off fucking with me, nigga. You know what time it is. Stop playing, C-Dog. Stop playing, nigga. Shit, nigga. What? I told you, I put you on that game. Classic, what's up, nigga? Say run game Miami, road game Miami. Okay. Okay then. Okay then. I'm locked in. We finna talk Cam Newton, man. What really happened to Cam Newton this Charlotte? What really happened to Cam? What was his demise ultimately? What happened to Cam Newton? That's what I want to know. Now, well, I don't want to know. Hell, I know. I'm finna let y'all know what happened to Cam. I know what the fuck happened to him. We gonna get into it. We definitely getting into it. I'm gonna let y'all pull up, share the video, let these niggas know we live. Uno mas, I'm twisted. Shout out Diamond Hollis in the chat. Say TJ Watt happened. Oh, yeah, that's one thing. That's one. That's one of them. Shit. I feel like getting high. I feel like smoking. It's a prime time to twist me one. Why not? I mean, why not? Donald Duck, I see you, my G. Marcos Cash, yeah. Pull up on me. Shout out to the Prize Pick group, man. Yeah, man, I appreciate everything. We locked in. Hey, big Super Bowl meeting tonight. Shout out Block G. If you ain't part of the Prize Pick group, you might be missing something. We about to lock in on the Super Bowl tonight. Tonight, goddammit. We are not playing games. Yeah. Shout out Block G. You already know. Joseph, what's up? He say, I miss Cam. LOL. Don't worry about it. We finna talk about it. We finna get into Cam. Yeah, man. I got some things I want to get off my chest concerning Cam Newton as well. This is why I went live. This is why the title is what it is. You see it? This is why the thumbnail is exactly what it is. You looking at it. We finna get into it. Yeah, I know I just got a little regimen I like to stick to before we get into it. And, you know, like I told you, somebody said, "Oh, why don't you twist your shit up before you go live?" Nah, nigga, because I don't have time to do that. Right now, I'm sitting down. Right now, I'm twisting up. The fuck my cigars at? See, yeah, man, that's what I be talking about. Adam, what's good, nigga? What's good with you? I got Kansas City, nigga. That's what time it is. I'm locked in KC, nigga. Shout out Adam. Kansas City, nigga. Now what? Now what, nigga? Shout out my nigga Adam Fear. Hey, Adam, shout out Adam. Look, I appreciate you for pulling up when you do, my G. You know me? I get excited when I see Adam because I know that nigga come to talk shit. You know me? I know that nigga come to talk a little shit, little big boy shit. Shout out Adam Fear. Like I say, Adam, nigga, I got Kansas City, nigga. I got Kansas City, nigga. What? Fuck we talking about, Adam? He say he like Philly. Well, no, you tell me, nigga. What we betting, nigga? See, Adam, you gotta understand, nigga. I mean, look, I ain't locked in with nobody yet, Adam. I might just shake your fucking pockets tomorrow, nigga. Let come on with it, Adam. Quit playing with me, nigga. Stop playing. Stop playing, Adam. Say what we bet. Nah, nigga, jump off the porch. You been doing that shit. Let me see you jump. Jump, nigga. Let me see you jump, Adam. It's the Super Bowl. Why not? Shit, you can pull up after you bet two. Adam say lock him in for a 2-piece. Let me see. Adam, man, see that I like that, Adam. I like it. We talking now. Hold on in the chat. I'm only talking to Adam Phil right now. This is only between me and Adam. Now, Adam, we lock in for that too, right? This is what I want you to do for me. I'm talking to you. I'm going to email you. I think I got your email, or I got Philly's one. I don't know. I know y'all niggas connected, I guess. Yeah, me. But I want you, nigga, to pull up on the platform tomorrow. I don't know where you go be at during the Super Bowl, but I want you to pull up on the platform. Yeah, I mean, I want to talk some shit with you while that 200 live. You know what I mean? So I need to know real quick, Adam, if we're going to lock in for that. I need to know, Adam, yay or nay, we locking in or what? That's what I need to know. Where Adam at? He said, your money will be there. I got your email. Shout out my nigga Adam. Yeah, say no more. We locked in. We locked in, nigga. Shout out Adam Fierce. Hey, look, no point spread, no nothing, Adam. I want that. I want that. Yeah. Shout out Adam Fierce. We locked in for that 200 piece. And hey, Adam, if you can, nigga, I ain't no pressure on you. You ain't gotta pull up on the platform tomorrow when I'm going live. You ain't got to, nigga. You know what I mean? I just thought that shit'd be kind of fun. You know what I mean? Shit, we do got 200 on it. Make no mistake about it. You know what I mean? Shout out my nigga Adam. Yeah. That's what I like to hear. He say straight up bet. Yeah. Fact. No point spread, no nothing. I love you for that. And see, shout out Adam. I know Adam. Adam don't give me no fiend vibes. He don't give me no crackhead vibes like he gonna run off on the plug at all. I know Adam money good. You know what I mean? Shout out Adam. That just made my Super Bowl Sunday more fun right there. That just made it funner right there, Alan. Hey Adam, win or lose, I got the dough. I ain't worried about it. You know what I mean? It's just the pure The pure fucking competition about it. You know what I mean? And I'm glad it was you that came across to bet me today, nigga. Shout out Adam Fierce. I'm damn sure shaking your fucking pocket. I'm damn sure shaking your pockets, nigga. Yeah, yeah. I ain't want to force you into no bet. Now, Adam, if you don't want to bet, just say you don't want to bet, nigga. You know what I mean? I ain't forcing you into nothing. You know what I mean? I ain't forcing you into nothing, Adam. If you got bets out here everywhere else, you know what I mean? If you want to think about it, I'll give you to the morrow early. You know what I mean? I'll give you to the morrow early, Adam. That's what I will do. Yeah, I know you don't, my G. I ain't never said. Let me highlight my nigga. Let me highlight him real quick. Nigga say, "Oh, I don't play with nobody money." I don't think you do, nigga. I know you ain't playing with nobody though. Hold on, let me drop the camera. Let me seal my green thing. Then we gonna get into the content. Sorry, hey, Big Cat, I got his ass on the hook for 200. Yeah. I like that. Oh, nigga said I sound scared. Okay then. Okay then. Okay then, nigga. Oh, I'm shaking your fucking pocket. All right, Big Cat said, what happened to Cam Newton? Big Cat, first off, Cam Newton ain't smoking no good green things before the game Sunday. That one is major downfalls there. A major downfall. All right, let's get into Cam Newton. Let's get into the content. Shout out my nigga Big Cat for rushing me. Now you gotta send me $50, Big Cat, for rushing me. Shake my jump in the cash app for rushing me, nigga. Yeah, man. Shout out Big Cat. That's my guy right there. I love that nigga to death. Yeah, man. Make no mistakes about it. Now, let's talk Cam Newton. What happened to Cam, guys? I want to know in the chat, what happened to Cam? Was it the organization that was Cam Newton's downfall? Was it the coaching staff? Was it the fact that we didn't put weapons around Cam Newton? Was it contractual? Was it Cam Newton's agent? Fuck it. Was it Cam Newton? I want to know what y'all think. I really do. See, because I got a couple things lined up for y'all, and I'm damn sure gonna get them done. I want y'all to understand what really happened to Cam. Now, first off, let's start with what Cam Newton is. Now we're gonna start with what he is and what he was in Carolina. Cam Newton was a 3-time Pro Bowler, 1-time MVP. Let's make no mistake about that. These are all accolades that he accrued or that he accumulated when he was in Carolina. 3-time Pro Bowler, 1-time league MVP. That's what Cam Newton is. Outside of that, you really can't give him more accolades than that. That's all he was able to accumulate. That's all he deserved. 3-time Pro Bowler, 1-time league MVP. Can't call him a Super Bowl winning quarterback. We can't because he's not. So we'll move on. What happened to Cam? Now, what I will do is I wanna look at Cam's career stats. Not in the whole, but the 10 years that he played in Charlotte. The 10 years. Now let's look at it. In Cam's 10 years when he played in Charlotte, what he was able to accrue was 29,000 yards, 29,725 total passing yards, 186 touchdowns versus 113 interceptions for a quarterback rating of 80, what is that, 85.4 in 10 years. So in 10 years, Cam was able to give us, again, 29,000, almost 30,000 passing yards, 186 touchdowns, passing touchdowns. This ain't got nothing to do with his rushing, but passing touchdowns, 186 versus 113 interceptions for a 85.4 overall quarterback rating. Now, I want to stay right there for a point. Now, I was doing some research on Cam Newton before I went live to find out exactly what the fuck went wrong with Cam. Now, while looking at Cam Newton's career stats in Charlotte, I realized something. Over the 10 years Cam played with the Panthers, Cam only had 3 seasons. Three seasons where one, now, I say 3, I looked at the stats through the career, each year in, each year out, but only 3 seasons stood out to me, and each one of those 3 seasons coincidentally equated to one of these 3 times he made it to the Pro Bowl. Now, one of those seasons happened to be the 2015 season, where he actually won the league MVP, which equates for that one-time All-Pro league MVP. So 3 out of the 3 seasons out of 10 that Cam Newton, to me, had a decent season. Not great. Not even by the 2015 stats was that a great season. Only in his rookie year did he eclipse 4,000 passing yards. So if we're talking passing yards as far as equating to a good or a bad or a great season, if you deem 4,000 yards a good or great season, then Cam Newton had one of those. But either way, I give him 3 seasons. I gave him 3 out of the 10 that he was a Panther. And each one of those 3 seasons ultimately equated to a Pro Bowl and won a league MVP. But what happened to Cam Newton? Let's look at it. And ultimately it happened in these same 3 seasons. Now, before I move on, let's look at it. Cam Newton in 2000, in his rookie year. I want to look at his rookie year first. Cam Newton was able to play all 16 games as a rookie. And then if I'm looking at his numbers here, 59.9% completion rate. He finished that season with 4,051 total passing yards, 21 touchdowns versus 17 interceptions. Again, 4,051 passing yards, 21 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. This is his rookie year. Now, by all accounts, us as Panther fans, we really ain't had no business, getting all excited over that. I mean, if anything, the 4,000 yards was the biggest glaring stat to step out in this rookie year, because we're looking at the 59% completion rate. That's bottom of the league. Cam he wasn't very accurate as a rookie then. And if you didn't know, we just reliving what happened to Cam. As a rookie, he wasn't that accurate anyway, 59.9 completion rate. And then I'm looking at the 21 over 17 interceptions. Now, if this is Sam Darnold, you niggas is bitching. Niggas is bitching like a motherfucker. Get rid of him. Sam ain't it. Sam ain't it. That nigga's not it. 21 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. I would call that a turnover machine. I would call that a nigga that throw plenty fucking picks. If we drafted a rookie this year and he comes in and happened to slang that ball for 4,000 yards but finished 21 touchdowns, 17 interceptions, we ultimately finished that year 6-10. You can equate most of those losses to those 17 interceptions. Had Cam Newton been a little more protective of the football in his rookie year, we win 3 more games there. But that's my point. That's just my opinion. I can't say that for a fact. Donna B is telling me to tread lightly. This is not a tread lightly conversation. We try to find out what happened to Cam Newton. So if we're looking at his rookie year wasn't that damn exciting, to say the least. We just overlooked it as Panther fans. Now they're looking back at 21-17. If this is another quarterback, we lighten his ass up. Either way, let's move on. In that rookie year, he also was sacked 35 times, and that was amongst the top of the league, being sacked 35 times as a rookie. He rushed the ball for a total of 126 times and finished the year with 706 yards on the ground, 14 rushing touchdowns as a rookie, with 5 fumbles to go along with this. So if you add the 5 fumbles to the 17 interceptions, you're looking at 22 turnovers. You're looking at 22 turnovers versus, you know what I mean? So I'm looking at what he equated for as a rookie. So we as Panther fans, in my eyes, and I'm speaking for me, I overlooked Cam Newton's his bad quality. I overlooked his bad side as a rookie, because coming in as a rookie, we were so goddamn deprived of good quarterback play. Anything would have sufficed. But anyway, let's move on. Let's move on to the 2015 season. That's what I want to do. Matter of fact, before we go there, there's a couple things I want y'all to hear. A couple things I want y'all to hear. Bear with me. Couple things I want y'all to hear. Things out of here. Don't go nowhere. What happened to Cam Newton? That's the question. What happened to Cam? We finna get into it. Told y'all, I'm not here to play. Stay right there. Louis, what's up, my G? Food for the soul. Yeah. Step on that goddamn like button. Couple things I want y'all to hear. Don't go nowhere. Because I want you to know, I got y'all covered. Couple things. Stay right there. Fuck it. I got y'all. I got y'all right here. Stay right there. Can y'all hit me in the chat? I need to know.
Powering on. Ready to pair. Paired.
All right, here we go. I want y'all to listen. This is Matt Rule on the interview with Bussin' with the Boys. Pay attention.
We called a play, and it was And absolutely. Cam Newton's one of my favorite players I've ever been around. The conversations every Tuesday, we played Buffalo, and we called a play, and it was 4th, and Cam threw the ball out there, was incomplete. And after the game, they asked me like what happened, and I wasn't even thinking about it with Cam. You know what I'm saying? I was with us as coaches that we had that, and so we're thinking that's going to be a quarterback run. They rotated the safeties, which changed the mic point, so Cam knew he was in trouble. So Cam's such a level thinker, he knew it, so he threw the bubble out. So when they asked me afterwards, I said, we didn't call that to throw the bubble. Like, I didn't want to throw a bubble there.
Shout out, Mike. Mike say sound breaking up. Wait right there. God damn it. Stay right there. Stay. Shit. My bad about that. I had a couple technical difficulties. Either way, what Matt Rule was saying in that interview with Bussin' with the Boys, if y'all ain't seen that, shout out Bussin' with the Boys. The nigga said when he was coaching Cam Newton in his first year, that him and Matt Rule tried to explain to the guy that he had a great relationship with Cam Newton, and the relationship was built again. Matt Rule sitting there on this interview with a Nebraska fucking t-shirt on, talking about him and Cam Newton bumping into each other in the fucking cafeteria. This is his. Again, this is what their relationship was built on. So I asked y'all what happened to Cam Newton. Was it the organization? It was a lot. Again, let's look at Cam Newton's 2015 season, right? 2015, I got another clip I wanted to play, but I believe my fucking technical difficulties may occur again. But we ain't gonna play that. But it's an interview with Ted Ginn. Ted Ginn, shout out Ted Ginn. Ted Ginn was saying and stating the fact that in that 2015 season, the reason the team was playing at the heights it was playing at, it was because they can't. Now I quote this. This is what Ted Ginn said. Ted Ginn was alluding to the fact that Cam Newton was able to be himself, and everybody in the locker room, even ownership, even the coaching staff, everybody in the locker room from the top down was allowing Cam Newton to be himself on the football. He was talking about the 2015 season only. And he also went ahead and stated that it made everybody else on the team, on that offense, on that defense, play at the level they played at because they was able to get behind Cam Newton. Ted Ginn hopped on the fact that Cam Newton was a certified leader that year. He harped on the fact that Cam Newton led that team in and out the huddle, in and out of the locker room. This coming out of Ted Ginn Jr.'s mouth now in a fucking sit-down interview. He alluded to how Cam Newton had leadership over that team, over the city of Charlotte, over the fucking fan base. It was to the point to where it was almost nauseating to hear him talk like that, because honestly, if it was like that, nothing should have had Cam on the level that ultimately got you questioning the fact or not if he's flopped, if he even deserves to be talked amongst a tribute in the NFL about black quarterbacks. This shit is crazy, because if what Ted Ginn Jr. was saying or stating is any truth to it, Cam Newton, by all accounts, was the leader that a lot of us perceived him to be at certain times. But I go back to the 2015 season again, which by all accounts was Cam Newton's MVP season. Again, he threw for, now mind you, Cam Newton threw for 3,800 that year, 3,837 yards. He threw for 35 touchdowns versus 10 interceptions. Cam Newton was sacked 33 times. Now I say that to say this. He played all 16 games that year, just like his rookie year. I'm reverting that 2015 season, his MVP season, to his rookie year season. His rookie year, he had a 59.9 completion rate. His 2015 year, 59.8 completion rate. No difference there at all. Passing yards, 38-35, 38-37 in his MVP year, 4,051 in his rookie year. Now we go to his touchdowns. 24 in his 2000. No, hold on. No, it was 35 touchdowns in that year, which was his MVP year, versus the 21 in his rookie. You saw the progression there. He cut down on his interceptions as well by 7. So by all accounts, Cam Newton didn't get too much better in that proverbial MVP year. He still sacked 33 times that year. The year we won 15 games. So, in fact, the team around Cam Newton played better, elevated itself. Everybody know that shit. So if niggas say that Cam Newton was the sole controlling leader of that team on the field, he wasn't. You had players like Ted Ginn that again set a season record that year with touchdown catches. Ted Ginn turned around and got a wide receiving job, elsewhere after that year with Cam Newton. And Ted Ginn contributed his play solely to what Cam Newton was able to do as far as a leader or his leadership that year in 2015. I want y'all to stay with that on your mind, because that year under Cam Newton's helm, was his best year. Was his best year by all accounts. If we talking Panther fans, if we talking Panther football, the 2015 season will be the season that ultimately describes Cam Newton's career in its totality as a Panther. I mean, yeah, he did a lot, but he will never be able to outlive what he did in 2015. Shit, it's going to be hard for a lot of every quarterback coming in this bitch to outdo what Cam did that year. As far as wins, now 3,800 yards, his rookie year, he outpassed that. 35 touchdowns, that's Patrick Mahomes right there. Versus 10 interceptions, Cam Newton had a great season as far as his touchdowns to interception rate. Then he had touchdowns on the ground. I think he had like 10 on the ground. So we move on past the 2015 season. Again, I tell y'all, and I hop on this fact again. Me personally, as a Panther fan, as a Cam Newton fan, Cause you know, once he won, you know, Cam Newton was the biggest thing in Charlotte to me. When we got him, I loved him. But personally, and this is to Cam Newton. I mean, I don't give a fuck about nobody else. Everybody else go say what they say. But this is for me to Cam Newton. As far as Super Bowl 50 and my nigga jumping on that fucking football or fumble. Because Panther fans, Cam Newton fans gonna always bring this point up. But in my eyes, I never seen Cam Newton at fault for that. I never felt like he was at wrong or he could have did or should have did more to get that. No, never, not once. And I never once blamed Cam Newton for not being able to recover a fucking fumble. You understand me? Never once. And it's a lot of Panther fans or so-called Panther fans that still to this day point their finger at that nigga about that fucking fumble. Point A, point one, what happened to Cam Newton? Make sure you jot that. That fumble conversation was one of the major points in Cam Newton's career that ultimately swayed his career trajectory, period. Let's move on. 2018. Yeah, it's a pivotal year for Cam Newton in Carolina, to say the least. More so than the 2015 season. Because 2018, shout out TJ Watt, 2018 was the last time we saw the great Cam Newton healthy. Shout out Primo Smith for that cash app. He say, what you say, nigga? He said, Cam helped us keep pounding for the team. He said, yeah, he said, Cam helped us keep pounding for the team. Shout out for that cash app. Yeah, step on that goddamn like button. Let them know we live. Subscribe if you new. Run me up. I'm trying to do something over here. You feel me? Jump in the cash app. Show extra love. It's in the ticker. You see it. Stop playing with me. Anyway, 2018, last time we saw Cam Newton healthy. Pivotal year for Cam Newton, to say the least. Pivotal. Because, you know, when I say the last time we saw Cam Newton healthy in 2018, I really mean that. I mean, I really mean that. That was the last time we saw or was able to see Cam at what he could potentially, or what he was potentially supposed to be. Now, I say that to say this. I asked y'all, you see the title, you see the fucking thumbnail, you see the thumbnail, you see the title. What happened to Cam Newton? I asked y'all a plethora of questions. Was it the organization? Was it the fact they didn't put talent around him via offensive line, running back? Shout out DJ Moore, Christian McCaffrey, both pieces that was given to Cam, to me, in my eyes, late, but we'll stay right there. Shout out Panther Nation for that super sticker. Yeah, baby, I love you for that. But I asked y'all questions. What was it? To me, it was a few things, but I can solely contest Cam Newton's downfall was this organization. Meaning, no, I'm not saying if he was drafted elsewhere, he would have been a better player. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying once the organization was sold from Jerry Richardson to David Tepper, I think that the transaction between the two owners was the death of Cam Newton. And I say that because 2018, never mind that, we'll backtrack. I know y'all remember when Cam Newton was in that wreck on I-77, flipped his truck over 54 times. That's what they said on the news. Said Cam Newton flipped his truck 54 times on I-77. Y'all remember that? Y'all know y'all remember that. If you're a Panther fan, you fucking remember that. I think it was what, 2012? Is the second year in the league or third year in the league? He said, shout out Kid Dosum, say he didn't have no O-line and got wide receivers late. Fact, Stay right there, kid dog. I'm gonna drop the link for anybody want to pull up. It's a long live today. Show that love in that Cash App. Make sure y'all step on that fucking like button when you come in the house. Don't play with me. Stop playing with me. Y'all know what time it is. My bad. I didn't mean that. But still in all, what was I saying? 2018, last time we seen him healthy. Last time we saw him healthy. Hold on, who was that? Shout out Primo C. Yeah, shout out Fizz. Shout out Hose Claw for that Cash App. Hose Claw, you know I love you, man. Shout out Hose for that. You know that. Last time we saw Cam healthy, 2018. And if y'all can remember that this is the changing of the organization and ownership. And I'm gonna keep stating the point, and I'm gonna keep stating the fact. You can go back and research it yourself. David Tepper had a presser himself as the new owner. And he also, in that presser, he stated a lot of things. But one point that I want y'all to research and understand is that David Tepper, out of his mouth, said he would allow Cam Newton whatever time he needed to get healthy. Whether it was 1 year, if Cam needed a full season to heal, have shoulder surgery, whatever the fuck the case may be, David Tepper told us that he was going to allow Cam that time. Right? Now, and us as Panther fans said, God damn, David Tepper, that nigga's for real. Shout out Andrew for that Cash App. Andrew, I love you, man. What you say, Andrew? What you say, Andrew? He say, great content. Huh? Hey, Andrew, I try, man. But 2018, Tepper comes in, tells us he's going to allow Cam all the time he needs to heal his shoulder, his throwing shoulder. Mind you, that means that David Tepper knew prior that Cam Newton was ailing a shoulder injury that he suffered the season before, the ending or the tail end of 2017. Y'all think back, goddammit. Remember these things. So, if Cam Newton knows, the organization knows before the change in the helm, and I'm talking Riviera, the fucking medical staff, the whole nine, everybody knows that the franchise quarterback is ailing a throwing shoulder. Nobody took the initiative to either one. Okay, now in hindsight, I see how big of a mistake it was not to rest Cam Newton or to allow Cam Newton the proper rest. Because if the organization was thinking Cam Newton taking a rest or a year off would set this organization back, then they was highly fucking mistaken. Because if you're looking in hindsight, this organization ain't been to the playoffs since Cam Newton was healthy. So we talking 2017, 18, 19, 21, 2. We talking almost 5-6 years now. So had the organization allowed Cam Newton to get healthy, we don't know what we dealing with now. You know what I mean? But that remains to be seen. We just talking there. But what I do know is a fact that this organization did not allow the nigga time to properly heal like they promised us they would. Shout out David Tepper and his lying bald head ass. I'm a bald head nigga too. I ain't got no hair. I can say that. Fuck David Tepper. You feel me? Either way, they didn't allow Cam the proper time to heal. And I put myself in Cam Newton's shoes too. I did. I know what my shoulder fucked up now, but I can only imagine what Cam Newton's shoulder felt like every fucking night after a Sunday game when that nigga got home and laid his ass down. I put money on it. Cam Newton's shoulder was waking that nigga up overnight. That nigga couldn't even sleep, the pain he was in due to a shoulder. Yeah, nigga tried to lay on the other shoulder. The bitch still probably hurt. Cam Newton probably slept with his shoulder in the air like this. Shit, I used to have to do the same shit. And no, I wasn't a quarterback. I ain't throw the ball for a living. Cam threw the ball for a living. So I can only imagine the pain that young nigga was in. And quite frankly, that's a bad position for any athlete that has to throw the ball to be in, i.e. NFL quarterback, pitcher. I don't give a fuck. Steph Curry. If Steph Curry fucking shooting wrist is bothering him, if he break his wrist, he fucked up. Steph will be fucked up because he gonna have to retrain the mechanics. It ain't gonna be there no more. Either way, shout out to Cam Newton for withstanding and enduring all that fucking pain that he did just to get on the field every Sunday. You know, now that I think about it, I think about all the times I used to see that nigga down there in Wolford. And like I say, the rest of the team practicing, Cam getting 30, 45 minutes, an hour treatment over there on the side. They stretching his ass, twisted his ass, rubbing his ass. I said, God damn. Now think about it. Cam Newton probably needed every bit of that shit. Every bit of that shit felt great to his ass. Because Cam went through a lot, and for the team and the organization not to allow him the proper time to heal ultimately was another point that caused him the career. Another point, that's point two. What happened to Cam Newton? I told you, the fumble, and now two, the organization not allowing him time to heal. That's 2 points. What happened to Cam Newton? I ain't bring y'all here for nothing. I got y'all lined up. That's 2 points I gave y'all. There go it is. They go 1 and they go 2. 1, that goddamn fumble in the Super Bowl ultimately was one of the points that put the bad stain on Cam Newton. And you fuck ass fans held him accountable for that. Shout out to everybody that pointed the finger at Cam Newton. I see you. I seen you. Y'all was out there. Don't act like y'all didn't. Don't act like y'all wouldn't. See, I told y'all this wasn't a Cam Newton bash video. No, I'm here to tell you what really fucking happened to Cam from my eyes, from my perspective. The fucking fumble and the fact you niggas pointed the finger at him, media, fans, everybody. 2, the organization, David Tepper with his lying ass, not giving the young nigga time, the proper fucking medical treatment to properly heal. That's 2. And we're going to move on because I got another point for y'all. I'm lining y'all the fuck up. Now, the last point that was the ultimate strike for Cam Newton, and I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to drop the link after this. We can say the organization didn't put talent around Cam Newton. We can say that. And it's a fucking fact. Anybody say, if any one of y'all in the chat say, yo, they ain't get that nigga no wide receiver, that's a fact. Kelvin Benjamin. The fuck wrong with you? Devin Funches. Fuck wrong with you? Hell, Brandon LaFelt was probably the best motherfucker outside of Steve Smith that Cam Newton had on the team. And Ted Ginn. But in fact, the only true pass catcher Cam Newton had was Greg Olsen. And granted, there was one time in Cam Newton's career that this franchise honestly chose to make a move via trade to get a fucking just survival. At that point, Greg Olsen, nobody knew Greg Olsen was gonna be what he was, but they knew he had a ceiling. So they made a trade for him. And ultimately, that was a great move for Cam Newton, but it wasn't enough. Because I think to myself, if you get Cam a tight end and a wide receiver now, because niggas wonder why Cam Newton leaned on Greg Olsen so much. Greg Olsen ultimately doubled as a wide receiver for Cam Newton. The routes. Look, Greg Olsen, and this is a testament to Greg Olsen. Greg Olsen route tree was just that damn vast. He was just able to do more. Most tight ends coming out now, and most tight ends in the league don't possess the route tree that Greg Olsen had, and the physical attributes that was able to. Shit, Greg Olsen was a hell of a. He was a great route runner at that for a tight end. So Greg Olsen was different, and you know he doubled. He doubled. Shout out Dimitri. He was a double. He's a double, nigga. He's a wide receiver that he's a tight end that ran wide receiver routes too. Also, so that was the only move I think that the Panthers or this organization made truly to get Cam Newton a pass catcher. In my eyes, you know what I mean? And mind you, Cam Newton was a Panther for 10 years. There was multiple pass catches via free agency, via fucking draft that we could have got that could have ultimately, you know what I mean, had Cam Newton been able to click with, would have had great careers. Would have took a little pressure off of Cam Newton and Greg Olsen. But what we're doing here is finding out what fucking happened to Cam. I'm lining y'all up. Wait one. But we getting to what the fuck happened to Cam. Now, yeah, you can point the finger at no weapons. And if you do, it's a fact. Shout out Panther Nation again for that super sticker. I love you for that. Shout out everybody in the chat. Step on the like button. Let them know we live. Subscribe if you new. Show that extra love. It's Saturday. Pull up on me. See, I be trying to surprise y'all with the lives, with the content. You feel me? That's what I want to do. I feel like y'all, at the times I go live, I feel like y'all be waiting on me. You know what I mean? That's what I be doing. I be feeling like y'all waiting on the nigga. See, that's why I don't wear white. You get ashes on it, it's a wrap. You hear me? I mean, I look good in any fucking color, but needless to say, I mean, white don't go good unless it's on a vehicle. You feel me? Like a white scat, wide body scat or something. You know what I mean? Tinted out, just nasty. Get the black spoil on that motherfucker. Whew. It's nasty. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the only time white really pops to me. I like white in sneakers. I wear white if it has a black accent, but I don't know. I throw white on periodically. I might wear white 6 times a year. You feel me? Shit. Trust and believe. Might wear white 6 times a year. Wait one. Give me one. Before I tell y'all the next point, I want to ask y'all a couple questions. I think, well, I ain't gonna ask a couple questions. I'm just gonna get it. Well, we'll stay into the last point on what really happened to Cam. I think for one, David Tepper ain't never really believed in Cam Newton. I think for David Tepper to come in the gate lying about giving that nigga time to heal, I think David Tepper never believed in Cam Newton at all. So I won't act like he did. I'm not gonna act like David Tepper believed in that nigga at all. You feel me? If I do, I be lying to my goddamn self. We're not gonna do that. I think he never wanted Cam. I think he never believed that Cam could truly sustain long in this franchise, i.e., why. And another point before I move on, another point for Cam's demise or flop in the NFL was the fact that he allowed his contract, his final big contract in the NFL, he allowed his final year in it to be unguaranteed. None of that was guaranteed. That was also one of the reasons the Carolina Panthers was ultimately able to finesse that nigga how they did. They drug him on. If y'all can remember, they never made a decision on Cam Newton for a while. Had they released Cam Newton or traded Cam Newton, just think. Just think what the Panthers could have had the. And see, this is another point on David Tepper lying to us, because David Tepper pulled our fucking dick so much, he led us on so much by saying he's gonna allow Cam time to heal, by having Matt Rule walk around this bitch talking about Cam Newton's our guy. They went on with this little charade for a while, meaning they could have traded Cam Newton. We could have got value for that nigga. But they ultimately ended up releasing Cam late, after teams had filled their rosters already, which I think was a ploy to again shoot Cam Newton in the fucking face. Was another demise of Cam Newton. The organization. There's another point. 3. All 3 points. It was 3 things that ultimately happened to Cam Newton. 1, and let's put it in the, let's be clear about this shit. And let's keep it a whole thing. When y'all come on the platform today, keep it a whole fucking thing. My 3 key topics or 3 key points to what Cam Newton demise was in Carolina, and here they are. 1, the organization, the fucking Carolina Panthers as a whole. And I'm talking about after Jerry Richardson, under David Tepper. That's what I'm talking about. Separate the two. Separate the owners first. Don't compile the two. It ain't got nothing to do with Jerry Richardson. Got everything to do with David Tepper and his tender. So 1, David Tepper and his regime was the 1 point of Cam Newton demise. 2, the fact that he didn't jump on the fumble or the fumble in the Super Bowl 50. You niggas hold, or a lot of y'all that held him accountable for that. I think Cam Newton heard that shit and he never bounced back. That's just me. And 3, what the fuck was the 3rd point? I forget already. God damn, see, I get high. I get fucking high. And it'll come back to me. That's how my mind works. Don't even worry about that. I mean, I told y'all, ownership, the fumble, and it was one more fucking point. I had it lined up. Y'all supposed to have been following me in the chat. Y'all should be helping me. The fuck, man. Shout out Derek B. That shit pissed me off. Now I'm dropping the link in the chat. I feel like a lot of y'all won't pull up and talk some shit about this. What happened to Cam? What happened to Cam Newton in y'all eyes? Yeah, that was the 3rd point. His injury. They didn't allow Cam Newton to properly heal. The ownership and the fucking fumble. That was Cam Newton demise. 3 major points in my eyes. The fucking fumble, the fucking fumble. Had y'all not jumped on his ass in 2016 immediately after the fumble? Like the day after the Super Bowl, immediate. Cam could have recovered that fumble. He didn't want it. Cam didn't want it. What the fuck? In my eyes, I never held that nigga accountable for that shit. I never felt like he gave up. Never, not one fucking time, yo. Because if you remember, okay, and this is me repping Cam Newton. 2015, yeah, we lost the Super Bowl. Yeah, the nigga was upset. He got up, walked out on the press. Yeah, all of that happened. But mind you, season opener 2016, Denver Broncos in Denver. The Denver Broncos headhunted Cam Newton for 4 fucking quarters. Did that nigga stop playing? Did that nigga bitch one time? The nigga took multiple headshots. Multiple headshots, shots that the league deemed fucking shots that the league will eject your ass for. But did they eject players that game? Nah. But this is why I say Cam never gave up. I can never put that on Cam Newton. The fact that his football His foot, the genes that nigga got as a football player, I don't believe wouldn't have would if Cam felt like that fumble was his to get, I think he would have got it. And that's simple in play. Shout out D Nice. Let him pull up.
Yo, what's up, Unc? How you doing?
D Nice, what's good, nigga?
What's going on, Unc? Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Talk to me.
well, I was wanting to touch on that first point, and I think that's the major point, and that's that ownership. And you're a genius, like always, for it. It always start with that, because I look at it and how they, like I said, like you said, how they did them. They didn't give them time to heal. They did all them shenanigans, and they kind of, for the foremost, they doing, the same thing current. But yeah, they, and to the second one, the Super Bowl thing. I just plead the fifth on the the tackle that one because that I be in my feelings, but you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a true fan. I thought a lot of things could happen, and it could have been a business decision,
Oh
and
yeah.
you
Hey,
know,
look, see, you like a lot of Panther fans that felt like he should have got that fumble. But me personally, D Nice, I never blamed him for it. You feel me?
right?
You know,
Because
if that makes any sense. You know what I
and
mean?
and to the regards of you saying that, I totally agree. Because like it was a like, and I done heard you say it. Like I'm here at day one, even though if I can't hear you live, you always say this. But like, what about that Jericho Cotry catch? We had
Right,
Ely. He had a
right.
daggone just
Yeah,
nasty.
yeah,
It
all
was
that
a lot
shit.
of things. Yeah, I like see. I already know that I'm. When I say I'm a real one, like I take the bias out. I rock with you because like what I'm saying, we like the same age. We cut from that cloth where we see it from a broad perspective, not
Yes,
with
sir.
emotions. And
Yes, sir.
but yeah, that the KM thing, and like you say, I think the ultimate point, like you said, they was gunning for him. I think a lot had to do with too, like the celebration. You think about when the Tennessee game and he was doing that, and then old boy from Tennessee, the middle linebacker, he was like, "Don't be doing that junk on our field." And you know what I'm saying, and all
Yep, yep.
all the his same peers that voted him MVP, like what I'm saying, they competitive, that got to him, you know,
That's a fact.
and
That's a fact.
so yeah.
Hey, hold on real quick, D Nice. Shout out Stephen Lane for that super chat and that cash app. Stephen Lane, I love you, baby. You know that.
The
Shout
Unky
out
Bunky,
Stephen Lane.
the Unky Bunky.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey,
Oh
look,
yeah.
my wife said she gonna put that on some shirts. You hear me?
Yo, that's hey, ever since I heard, I was like, that's some creativity stuff. I like it. And that guy right there, that man, he do it constantly from day one. He the same with you and Big K. He be like Big Kitty, Unky Buck.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
he a
Yeah, yeah.
real one.
Stephen Lane real with it, baby. He
Oh yeah,
real with it. Hey, look.
definitely.
Hey, Sea Dog say the tribute was bullshit. And like I said at the beginning of the live, if the NFL left Cam Newton out a black quarterback tribute, the only way I can give that a pass is they was talking about black quarterbacks of the past. And if they didn't mention Patrick Mahomes in this, we can't feel like Cam Newton was left out. You know what I mean? So
Can I touch on that?
give me 1 second, D Nice.
Okay.
Hey, nah, you do shit, my G. Yeah, man, I ain't went nowhere, homie.
So what now?
Real quick.
What was that? Sea Dog in the house.
Hey, what's going on? Who this is right here? Who this is?
This be nice, Sea Dog. What's up, bro?
Man, you want to go ahead and go first, man? I'm a Cam Newton fanatic.
Oh yeah, I don't went. I'm on deck listening. No,
Well, Uncle.
I think he just came. I think he's doing something, but he's in and out though.
Hey, what's up, man? We live. But look, though, man, Cam Newton is the best quarterback we ever had. Now, everybody wants to know what happened to Cam Newton. It wasn't the T.J. Watt hit for fucked up Cam Newton's shoulder. But that 1 year,
shout out my nigga C Dog. Go ahead and talk your shit, C Dog. I knew you had something to say about this.
Now, real quick, but T.J. Watt just fucked up Cam Newton's shoulder. I forgot who we were playing. We were playing somebody in Charlotte. And Cam Newton, so it was at the end of the game. We could have won the fucking game. He was on a pass and got them Kelvin Benjamin in the end zone. Kelvin Benjamin ran a bullshit route. The ball got picked. When the ball got picked, Cam chasing this motherfucker down. So got them Cam dove and started talking to this motherfucker before he scored a touchdown on the other end. And when Cam Newton dove, he fucked his fucking shoulder up. That's when his shoulder got fucked up.
So
and then really,
but C Dog, I told you if you come on, you gotta let me know why you or what you believe ultimately happened or what was Cam Newton's demise. You gotta understand. We trying to get to the bottom of this shit today. Niggas upset he wasn't mentioned in the tribute that I don't think they was talking about Cam Newton in because he's a new generation.
But you gotta think about Cam. Cam was goddamn flashy and shit. Motherfuckers don't like that shit.
But
so
that ain't.
I know, but check me out though. For them not even give that nigga no tribute with some bullshit, dog.
But they was not talking about Cam Newton, bro. The tribute didn't call for Cam Newton to be mentioned. He wasn't a black quarterback from back in the day, yo. Cam Newton is new generation quarterback. They'll tribute Cam Newton in the next 20 years. It ain't time for his tribute yet. You know what I mean?
The next years, so who the fuck did they got down give a shout out to them? I want to know.
They was shouting out the old black quarterbacks, nigga. They're so happy.
We can't even be mad then. We can't even be mad then. I'm thinking like goddamn Michael Vick. No, hell no, it ain't no slight then. And they ain't talking about Michael Vick or goddamn Donovan McNabb.
Yeah, they wasn't even talking about. It wasn't even time to tribute Cam Newton. You know what I mean?
But in the time, y'all not even mad. Now, that part just got them Doug Williams, Warren Moon, and shit.
Shout out Cosmic Tron. Cosmic Tron say the organization failed Cam Newton. That's what we trying to get to the bottom of. By y'all accounts, what was Cam Newton's demise? I got 3 points.
No, it was the organization, but then you got to say, at the end of the day, it was kind of Cam Newton, too. Cam Newton should have told him, motherfucker, I didn't got that offensive line. But he kept going out there like he was goddamn Superman with that Superman mentality. You know what I'm saying? So I got to give, if I give a percentage of blame, I got to give Cam Newton like 15, 20% blame. You know? But I can't give him the majority of the blame. The majority of the blame goes to the fucking coach and the goddamn, the coach, the fucking GM, for not got them putting the offensive line in front of this man. And then he didn't have a number one receiver. Now, even you said it yourself, Cam Newton had 4,000 yards his rookie year. But in rookie year, he had Steve Smith. Yeah. Why the fuck would let Steve Smith go?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, if you got Steve Smith in the Super Bowl, we wouldn't have got that Super Bowl.
The organization they didn't do anything to get Cam Newton elite pass catchers on the outside. Only thing they did as far as the organization, it was trade for Greg Olsen. That's it. They traded for Greg Olsen.
No, we had Greg Olsen his rookie year. We already had Greg Olsen.
Yeah, they
we
traded
Greg
for him
Olsen.
though. They traded for Greg Olsen to get Cam Newton, the pass catcher. I remember when we got Olsen, that trade was only made because of Cam Newton. That was it.
Listen to me. Oh, Greg, man, we had Greg Olsen and goddamn the other white boy, the other Jeremy Shockey.
Greg Olsen wasn't playing like that when Jeremy Shockey was on the team.
Yes, the fuck he was. Goddamn Trzynski was a goddamn OC. Our first OC was goddamn Trzynski. Then he got goddamn hired at what team he went? I forgot. Also, the goddamn Browns hired him after that. You got that Cam Newton.
He wasn't. Hold on, C-Dog. He wasn't our first OC, Chud Trzynski. That nigga wasn't the first one. He wasn't the very first OC. Chud came.
Cam rookie season. Oh, man, look it up. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but
Cam rookie season got that.
Shout out. Shout out Dimitri Bird. What's poppin', boy?
Yo, what's up, man? I can't stay too long, man. I'm up here in Virginia doing a trip, man, but I get real passionate about this subject, man, because I think as Panther fans, we give Cam the raw deal, man. You know, I think his demise definitely was the organization. That's the first one. When they lied and they said they was going to bring him back after he got healed up, and then they cut him, I think that was a disservice to Cam, you know, just how much he elevated the Carolina Panthers. And then a lot of people don't talk about this, but you try to, I want everybody to do this. If you write with your right hand, I want you to start writing with your left hand as proficient as possible. You ain't going to be able to do that.
Hell nah.
And when they tried to make Cam a sit-in-the-pocket quarterback, I said at that moment, that was when everything was going to change, man. But don't nobody talk about that. Don't nobody talk about that.
That's a fact. That's a fact. They tried to change that nigga.
Yeah, they tried to change it, man. And you see, he got hurt in the pocket. He didn't get hurt running out there doing the RPO. He got hurt in the pocket, man. So
that's a fact.
That's what I feel, man. That's what I feel, yo.
Hey, I appreciate you for talking to us, nigga. Because look, like I say, I believe the organization was the first one to fail Cam. They led us on as a fan base. I think they led Cam Newton on. I think ultimately the organization telling Cam that he had time persuaded him or coerced this decision to not really get the shoulder surgery when he needed it at the time he needed it. See,
exactly.
If you feel like you got time to do something, you get complacent or you take your foot off the gas so shit that need to be done. You know what I mean? That's just human nature. So they fucked Cam in a lot of ways. They lied to us also. Shout out David Tepper. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn.
Don't trust them.
Don't trust David Tepper, please.
Hey, I'm gonna hop back in the comments, man. Hey, man, good show, man. I'm gonna keep watching, all right?
Hey, I love you, my G. I appreciate you for pulling up.
I appreciate that, my nigga.
Yeah,
Cam
man.
Newton's the fucking GOAT, man. He's our fucking GOAT, dog.
Well, I'm glad I got y'all niggas. See, dog, I'm glad y'all
real quick. Real quick. Earlier, when I was in the barbershop, you said something about goddamn Sam Donald. But don't you ever disrespect Cam Newton like that ever again. By goddamn mentioning it, putting his goddamn name to goddamn Sam Donald. What the fuck are we goddamn talking about?
Look at
you better never ever do that shit again, my nigga. What the fuck?
Look at
Sam Donald got goddamn traded on his goddamn rookie fucking contract. Cam Newton never got traded on his fucking rookie contract like Sam Donald, boy, man. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Hold on. I'm trying to figure out what you talking about. Man. I'm trying to figure out what you talking about. What point did I make about Cam and Sam?
No, earlier we were talking about if Sam Donald had the same rookie stats as Cam Newton, we would be on his ass.
Right.
No, the fuck we would not. Sam Donald can never
whoa. Nigga, I didn't mention Sam Donald. I said if we draft a rookie quarterback and he comes in and throw 21 touchdowns versus 17 interceptions, I said I said us as fans now, we be on their ass. I didn't even mention Sam Donald. Where the fuck Sam
Man, you said
Donald
something
come
about
from?
man. You said something about Sam Darnold.
No, fuck I didn't,
God,
C-Dog. No,
I
fuck I
must have
didn't.
misheard you, man.
I said rookie. When look, if we draft a rookie quarterback, let's say it's C.J. Stroud. If C.J. Stroud throws for 4,000, but finished with 21 touchdowns and 17 interceptions, is that a good season to you?
Now, real quick, but now I gotta pause it real quick. You know, we had a #1 pick that year. So, with that being said, with us having a #1 pick, that meant we had been the worst team in the league the following year. So, even if you could have won more games, but we still won more games than we won the previous year. Because the previous year we won like 2 or 3 games.
Oh, damn.
No, let me finish. So,
that what you mad at. That's what got your ass hot. The fact that I said that nigga could have won more games.
So check me out though. So in rookie year he won 6. So in rookie year we did better than our previous year. I mean, everybody knows.
That's a fact, C-Dog.
So let me finish. If anybody remember that year we got that fucking Jimmy Clausen, it was fucking pathetic. And real quick, just to build some real nigga shit. Man, we always had a goddamn good defense. Ever since we came in the fucking league back in the fucking day, our only problem has been goddamn quarterback play. Period. Before we got Cam Newton, the best thing we ever had was fucking Jake Del Holmes. Let's be fucking honest. Even this motherfucker we just hired, the nigga was a fucking career fucking backup. Fucking Frank Wright, a fucking bum.
Hey, you watch your goddamn mouth.
Let me goddamn finish. Let me goddamn finish, man. Goddamn. The goddamn Terry Collins.
Hey, you know what? Hey, y'all know it.
Man, let me finish.
You hold your black ass right there.
It's about to happen.
C-Dog gets carried away sometimes. You know what I mean?
Hold on, let me finish, man. I'm on a goddamn road.
There it is.
Damn good, but it was a motherfucking alcoholic. So if you break down every fucking quarterback we fucking had, man, Cam Newton was the best thing we ever fucking had. Now I'm gonna say one more thing, and anybody else can say what they want to say. I'm gonna put me a green thing in the ear. I'm gonna be at the house. But man, we ain't had a motherfucking prime time game since Cam Newton left. So I mean, even when we kept McCaffrey ass, we have a motherfucking prime time game. You goddamn dummies. So everybody want to say something about goddamn Cam Newton. You got keep Cam Newton dick out your goddamn mouth. Cause we ain't had no prime time games since that nigga goddamn been gone.
Well, I tell you what, C-Dog.
You know, let me finish. You know what? We ain't got no motherfuckers. Who gonna have a motherfucking superstar?
I tell you what. I tell you what.
To go.
I tell you what, goddamn it. I tell you what, you goddamn get your ass in that backstage and chill the fuck out. See, I try to tell C-Dog, you calm your motherfucking ass down when you get over here. You know what I mean? See, I let C-Dog talk, but C-Dog get carried away. Yeah, man, I don't know what the hell wrong with C. You ain't finna talk no shit about Frank. Not to Frank prove you can talk shit about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now back to Cam Newton. The organization, C-Dog jumped on here, talked a lot of shit, but he ain't tell me not one thing that was Cam Newton's demise. What give me a point to ultimately contribute to what ultimately happened to Cam Newton. And for one, I think we all agree the organization.
Hey, can I mention
his hell? Go ahead, D-Nice.
I was wanting to mention something when it was stated earlier. You know, he had Rod Chazinski, if that's how you say his name, first.
Yep.
He had Norv Turner, and he had Mike Shula the Super Bowl year.
Yep.
And the thing is as you know, as you pointed out, his yards, the 4,000 yards, and we know his playing style. I don't want to bring Lamar up just for brief second. You look at Lamar and how, you know, when he was drafted, they had Greg Roman, and then like he's fired now and stuff. So I just brought him up real quick and not even touch, you know, the styles and stuff. When you have an athlete like, and let me bring up your boy Josh Allen. So when you have a athlete like that, I look at Sean McDermott. He didn't just say, well, hey, you know what, Josh, we're gonna make you this pocket quarterback. Now they get hurt, like, that's the risk and reward you take. Like, you play
Yep.
to win the
Yep.
game. And
Yep.
I think that was the ultimate thing with Cam. Like, they like, you know what, we got this high energy guy. We're gonna fit a offensive scheme for him. And I think that's what anybody, like, that's just the chance the coach, the offensive staff, and the owner and all that. If what sell tickets, so it's a mixture. But like I say, that number one thing is the ownership, because I'm gonna finish up. you look
Fact.
at you look at that 10-year career, that's it's what you alluded to, and then you take it to when they brought him back in, and you know what I'm saying, game that contract, and
Yep.
Tepper with the pitch at the house and
Yep.
all that.
Yep. Yep.
They knew
Yep.
what they was doing, bro. Like, you knew who Cam was. Y'all released this man, you brought him back. So it's like I say, the smoke is Tepper. I look at that snake in the grass, how he did the soccer coach. I could go on and on right here. So there it is right there.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I look. I'm telling you. And see, the more I think about it, the more I see. Now I can contribute all this shit to the organization. Even if you want to talk about Cam and his decision making, all of that is just a football player. If we look at what Cam did on the field as far as production, I say Cam gave us everything he was supposed to. I can't not one time can I say Cam Newton didn't give us what he was supposed to as far as the fucking football player. You know what I mean? I can't. That's another reason I can't point the finger at him about the football and not getting a fumble back or recovering it. To me, as a football player, Cam was every fucking thing. You know what I mean? But that's why I can fine tune the points of where he was failed in his career, or where his career failed, because outside he didn't. Honestly, he didn't last long in the league. Cam felt like he still had time left, but he ultimately ain't on nobody's team right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
So something had to happen in the course of his career to ultimately put him in the place that he is now, a YouTuber. Shout out Cam. You see this live or you hear about this live, please contact me, nigga. Unk_2020, Unk2020 gmail.com. Get at me, nigga. Get at me via Instagram. DM me. DM, yeah. Instagram, same thing as the YouTube, nigga. Stop playing.
So,
but either way, I think
can I ask
he
you a
was
question?
mishandled. His career was mishandled for the most part. You know what I mean?
Hey, let me ask you a question. So let's just say, for all, you mentioned the 29,000 yards. We
Yep.
know what he did with the rushing yards too.
Yep.
So let's just say, if, and just for the content of if he would have won the Super Bowl, how would he been viewed going forward?
See what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a question that people ask, but you can only speculate on that.
Right.
But either way,
But
I
ain't
don't
that how
know,
they?
because can I be honest with you, D Nice? Can I
Yeah.
keep it a whole fucking thing with you, nigga?
Oh yeah.
After Cam lost the Super Bowl, let's say the 2016 season, me as a fan, Panther fan, I expected Cam to be right back. I didn't expect nothing else, nothing less. You know what I mean? Because, and then now I'm talking as the fan. After we lost the Super Bowl going 15-1, I was expecting another 15-1 season. You know what I mean? I'm just being real. And that could be me being selfish. You know what I mean? But I honestly expected that. So if you take it from my account, after 15, losing how we lost in the Super Bowl, which it honestly, it just capped off a great season. We still had a great season that year. I expected the Carolina Panthers to come back and have another great season. So when we started, Cam started getting hurt in 16. The league started targeting him, the direct league year after the Super Bowl. Niggas was taking dirty shots at Cam. 17, he started breaking down. That was the year he couldn't throw the ball 10, 15 yards. They was talking about it. 18, JJ blew, little TJ blew his shit up to the point Cam, us as fans knew he was done. We knew. Look, I got a picture of Cam Newton that same day little JJ hit him, right? Cam got his helmet off. He's sitting on I'm going to post the picture. Matter of fact, I'm going to post this picture. He's sitting on the ground. Cam is on the field, nigga, with his head up. He got a squinch on his face, but Cam got a fucking tear running down his goddamn face, nigga. You hear me? And he's sitting there on the ground with his arm. He holding like one arm, and the medical staff around him, the old gray-haired bastard, the gray-haired white man used to be in the medical staff. They all around him. And I'm thinking the picture to me is saying a whole fucking lot, man. The nigga had a tear streaming down his face. So I said, God damn, that shit gotta hurt. If Cam crying, nigga, due to some fucking pain, nigga.
Yeah, it was deep, and to get on that, I look at, we got to take a real hard look at whoever is
Andrew.
on.
What's happening,
Yes, sir. Go ahead, D Nice. Good to see you, Andrew.
Yeah, I was just gonna say real quick, we got to take a look at that, the medical staff, the strength conditioning and all that. I hope, like, you know, as we talk about like the scouting and all that, because if you look at how they did Christian McCaffrey, how they treated him those whole games that he was out and stuff, and then you look at Luke Kuechly, our star, you look at Cam, and you know the list go on. I mean, we know that like going with the Tula situation, you know, being rushed out and stuff. So it's a lot of moving parts. You know, and like, you know, we know they want to get out there on the field and like, hoorah, be for, and then ultimately, like I say, the older you get, that body gonna start, like, no matter how much you think you're Superman, and
shit,
you know,
nice.
so yeah, I mean, it's a lot of moving factors. I always, like, I'm the unbiased person. I just speak the facts, and it wasn't just him. It wasn't just Cam. You look at McCaffrey, you look at Luke, you know, whoever, like our stars was, like Greg Olsen when he had the foot, like whoever, like, so that's all I wanted to look to.
I love it. Andrew, what's on your mind, baby?
Hey, man. You know what? The NFL never gets this shit right. You know, they didn't even put James Harris on that list. You know, you remember that guy? Do you remember James Harris?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, number 92 for the Steelers.
That came from the AFL. He played for the Rams, San Diego, and one other team. I'm not sure. But this guy, he was playing back in the day when black quarterbacks weren't that many.
Right.
So, you know, and that guy had an arm on him. How they could leave him out of it is beyond me. You know, he as a starter, his record was 25 and 16. He played a lot of years in the NFL, and I was surprised. I mean, I'm surprised they left Cam out, because Cam Newton put Carolina football on the map.
Yeah, he did. I can't say that. I can't say that. Jake Delhomme made Carolina relevant. We can keep talking that Cam Newton shit all you want, but if it ain't for Jake Delhomme, if it ain't for Jake Delhomme, you don't got a generation of fan as old as me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I might have overstated that.
Now, stop playing with me, Andrew. I was in full attendance under Jake Delhomme. Yeah. I'm not gonna even lie about that.
You could be right, though. It could be because he's more of a generational player. But if they were going to go back like they supposedly did, how could they leave James Harris out?
Oh,
can I ask y'all something? Now, I gave y'all Cam Newton stats, career stats, and so on and so forth. But what we didn't talk about was his career wins and losses, right?
Right.
Now, Cam Newton as a Panther, 68 over 60, one tie, right? By all accounts, we're looking at what 128, 29 games as a professional player as a Panther. So
yeah, 129.
Cam Newton well over 50% as a winner as a quarterback in the league. I mean, I think the only thing that would be Cam Newton or the biggest knock on him as far as future tributes, because I say again, Andrew, this tribute that the media was talking about wasn't called for a Cam Newton tribute in there. It wasn't called for Cam Newton to be tributed in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't see it. I mean, I think the media made more out of this shit than anybody.
Yeah, you could be right. I mean, I just don't understand how I was more looking at how they could leave James Harris out because he was one of the first.
Yeah.
Of the first black.
Yeah, they picked who they wanted to talk about. But I think you let 10 years go by. Hold on, let me let C-Dog back in here. C-Dog that got back to the house. He might be calmed down. He better have calmed the fuck down. C-Dog. You cool there, nigga? Or you might have to send me another cash app talking like you talk.
Man, I sent another cash app. Man, I'm about to put a green thing in the air. I'm just saying, I'm talking about the GOAT of Carolina. Real quick, man. Jake Del Home didn't put us on the fucking map. Cam Newton put us on the fucking map. What the fuck y'all got there talking about, man?
There you go.
Come on, man, that bullshit.
Yeah, you
man.
know
Cam
what?
Newton put us
See,
on
I
the fucking map.
tried.
No, hold on, man.
Nah, I tried, C-Dog. I tried.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I tried, D-Nice. Because, I mean, yeah, you can say what you want. That's how I know C-Dog's a Panther fan through Cam Newton. I was a Panther fan when Jake Delhomme. And look, if you tell me you wasn't a fucking Jake Delhomme fan in 2008, the nigga had us finish the season 12-4. Hey, we won. Look, undefeated at home. Jake Delhomme was the first quarterback in Carolina Panther history to go undefeated at home. Make no mistake about that. I might make that part of the trivia on the 2000 sub giveaway.
Yeah, Jake Delhomme was a damn good quarterback. You're right about that.
I mean, granted, he was a journeyman. You can say what you will about him, but when Jake Delhomme got in Carolina and they gave that motherfucker the keys, when Jake realized this team was being built or catered around his abilities, this team was dangerous, man. Look, 2004 in the Super Bowl. 2005 season back in the playoffs. Stop playing. Then Jake had the Tommy John in late 2006, early 2007, 2008 he bounced back, took us to the playoffs. We lost to the 49ers in Charlotte, divisional round. I never forget it. I was there, nigga. I was there. It was, look. See, that's how I know. That's why I don't entertain that shit, Andrew. When somebody say Cam Newton was the only one to put, no, Jake Delhomme did the shit first. Nigga, Jake Delhomme had us playing against the greatest show on turf, not Cam Newton. Stop playing with me. Jake Delhomme Super Bowl when Justin Timberlake pulled out Janet Titty. You feel me? Yeah. That titty came out under Jake Delhomme tutoring.
Fell right out of that black. Yeah.
Boy, what the hell are you talking about? You know what I mean? Shit, Cam Newton ain't put us there. Stop playing with me, C-Dog.
Hey, I guess real quick, since I'm that unbiased guy like always, I think and I don't write I love Jake. I've been with the team 95. I'm here in North Carolina and all that good stuff. I think for he's diehard Cam, that's
that's his quarterback.
Yeah, and I think with the thing is Cam did his error. You know what I'm saying? He had he had the kids, get the ball, do the dab. You had Jake. What's the name? Now Jake did have some good great weapons. Steve Smith, Moose Muhammad, running back, defense, and all that. Cam was predicated of having to do it a different style. So it's like you got different styles of quarterbacks, just like you got your Joe Burrow, and then you got Josh Allen, you got your Patrick Mahomes. So I think it's more about playing style.
Hey, real quick, shout out Hook House Beats for that super chat. Say Jake was that guy. Hold on, let me highlight that again. My bad, D Nice. I gotta shout that out.
Good,
shout out Hook House Beats for that super chat.
Dang, with the 20 ball.
Yeah, that 20 ball. Yeah, man. I love it. Yeah, man. Hey, that's what we do it for. I appreciate y'all for enjoying the content. Andrew, how did you feel about Cam Newton?
I thought he was a real good quarterback. I mean, he actually was one of the trailblazers as a modern day quarterback coming out of school now for what the game's kind of leaning a little that way. But my feeling on that is, Unc, you know how I feel about it. I don't care what color you are. If you're going to quarterback and you're going to run the ball and you depend on the run, you're not going to last in the league. The players are just too damn big.
Andrew. I mean, hold on. I can't. My man did. He had a 10-year run, so I can't say he didn't last. And then he didn't get hurt until he tried to keep him in the pocket.
No, I understand. And I'm not saying that's what we're in. I'm not saying that.
Hey, C-Dog. Hey, Andrew, watch this. C-Dog. I bet, 2003, 2004 Panthers beat the dog shit out of the 2015 Panthers, nigga.
Real quick.
I think Jake DeLone Panthers beat the dog shit out of Cam Newton Panthers. What you say about that?
Real quick.
What you say about that?
Real quick. I'll tell you it's not going to happen.
And think before you speak. Remember who was on that team.
And look, exactly. The only reason Jake DeHome went undefeated at home because he had Julius Peppers on that fucking defense. That defense was fucking lit. That's why they went undefeated at home that year.
I ain't talking about that. Was the 2008 season. I'm talking about the 2003, 2004
nigga,
versus the
03. We had Julius Peppers, nigga.
I know who we had. I just said I bet money they beat the dog shit out of Cam Newton Panthers, nigga.
I doubt it, man.
Since you got so much disdain for Jake DeLone probably throw for 350 on that team.
Jake
DeLone throw for 350 on that team. Cam Newton throw for 79 yards. He gets sacked 5 times, 3 interceptions, nigga.
I hear you. Now, real quick, Cam Newton had 90-year-old.
That's what I thought.
Cam Newton,
man, Jake DeLone his credit.
Look, man. Jake DeHome didn't have 90-year-old white women dabbing. Cam Newton did.
C-Dog, stop that shit, man. Stop. What? Okay, question. Where was you at when Jake DeLone was running in the past? When Jake DeLone was that nigga, what? You went to
I was a fan. I was a fan. When we beat the Rams to go to the Super Bowl, I was watching the game. Steve Smith won the goddamn game.
You couldn't have been a fan then. Because Jake DeLone had multiple winning seasons as the Panthers starting quarterback. He did.
Jake DeHome was worse than Cam when Jake DeHome left the Panthers. What are you talking about? The 5 interceptions in one game? You don't forget that?
I mean, I don't. I mean, I'm not saying Jake didn't decline, nigga. Everybody who's once great at something gonna start slipping. C-Dog, it happens.
Even Aaron Rodgers has thrown 4 or 5 interceptions in a game. That happens.
Cam never threw 5 picks in one game like Jake DeHome did.
He probably did. So C-Dog, if you're talking like that, how many interceptions or what game did Cam throw the most interceptions in, and how many was it? Since you talking like he ain't never threw 5 in the game. See what I'm saying? You got to know these things before you speak on it.
I know he never threw 5. Shit. I give him 2. I give him 2 for most of the games.
Nigga, please. Cam Newton had multiple games with 3+ interceptions in the game. What are you talking about? You give him 2. He had multiple 3 interception games in his career.
That's a fact.
Multiple. He threw
I gotta go back and
four.
research
He
it.
threw four or five interceptions in fucking New England. Then they benched his ass. What you talking about?
He ain't had no fucking weapons. He had nobody.
Look, you can't
He
keep
played the whole
making
season in
excuses
New
for him.
England.
Hey, C-Dog, his career
Man,
is over.
hold on, man.
His career is over now.
But but Cam Newton won more games with the Patriots than Matt Rule won with his first season. Matt Rule won fucking 5 games. Cam Newton didn't have no fucking weapons. Still won like fucking 8, 9 games with the Patriots. What are we talking about? Then Cam Newton never had a number 1 receiver besides Steve Smith. And we cut Steve Smith and got them went and drafted got them Kevin Benjamin dumbass. Come on, man. I mean, they never have he never had a number 1 receiver ever his whole career. And then really, if Ted Ginn could catch the fucking ball, Ted Ginn easily would have had 2,000 receiving yards that year.
Shout out AB. What's up, AB? Hey, look, I'm gonna put I got the link in the chat, man. I'm a fucking post that again. I'm gonna highlight that bitch again. I felt like y'all wanted something to talk about today. God damn it. Cam Newton ultimately, okay, C-Dog, what by your account, what happened to Cam Newton, bro? I'm gonna ask you that.
I told you, before you put me backstage, man, the motherfucker got injured that game through that interception. The TJ Watt hit made it even worse, you know what I'm saying? Because he never got no surgery on the shoulder, even when he injured the shoulder the first time. Right. So he really should have just sat out a year, got the shoulder surgery, and sat out a year until, but he didn't. He still had that Superman mentality. And then Ron and them got them to set this motherfucker down. But when TJ Watt hit his shoulder, that was it. You know what I'm saying? That just made it even worse.
Yep. Now,
he said it himself. Real quick, even Kendall said it himself. He thought he was Superman. I'm not in that pivot. When he was on the pivot, we had that interview. He was talking about when he came back to Carolina the second time, it was a bad decision and everything.
That's a fact. See, so what are you putting that on, the organization or what?
Well, I tell you, like I said, I'll put 20%. I'll put 20% on goddamn Cam. The rest of that shit go to goddamn ownership, dog.
Okay.
They got to get the whole 80%. Really, if you want to, I can give them motherfuckers 90% and give Cam 10%.
Yeah, I can't put a lot of that on Cam.
Hold on. Yeah, but let me finish. Like you guys, as a man, I can't say this because I don't have any kids and I don't have a family. Some days you might not be feeling like you don't want to go to work, but you got to go to work. You know why? We got their don't go to work. Got their family don't got their eat. You feel what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So now you an athlete. You an athlete. You know what I'm saying? Then you already got them feel like you let your team down, the fans down. So of course you got them gonna try to go out here and play injured. You know what I'm saying? Because like even like shouldn't Sharp say this shit the best. Because why some players should never play injured, because people don't care about that. When you go on that field, basketball court, anything, arena, only thing they care about that name on the back of the goddamn jersey. And when you out there, they'll expect you to goddamn perform. You know what I'm saying? So that's why if you're an athlete, that's why Cam, I can't give no more than 10%. You know, like I said, the organization got to get the other 90%. You know, that's just my opinion about the shit.
Hey, real quick, I was wanting to make one last point about it. So you look at who's in the Super Bowl tomorrow. You got your boy Jalen Hurts and you got Patrick Mahomes. And we talk about Cam's career and about what he, like having weapons.
What's up,
we
brother?
know.
What's up, my G? What's up with you?
You know who this is?
Who we got in here?
Howard.
Shout out Howard. What's up, baby? Shout out Howard pulling up on the platform.
Yeah, Howard, you got you two ball head ass niggas.
Yeah, Howard.
Y'all talking about Cam. Y'all talking about my dog. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we talking about your guy. We talking about the motherfucking MVP, the motherfucking the GOAT of the motherfucking Panthers.
Hey, Howard.
Mr.
I did this live because I know it's niggas out there that want to talk about this. You know what I mean?
Word.
Let's get into it. What was Cam Newton's demise? Nigga, talk to me.
What do you think? Why he not playing no more?
Yeah. Ultimately.
Hey, listen, man. I'm gonna tell y'all. I think this is what I think right here. I think that Matt Rule. Go ahead, talk, man.
No, it's on you,
Oh,
baby. We
okay.
listening to you.
I
It's on you,
feel like
it's on you, it's on you,
I feel like Matt Rule had a chance to bring Cam back for a full camp.
Yep.
You breaking up. You breaking up, my nigga. You breaking up. You breaking up, Howard.
But he chose not to because he wanted to prove that he didn't need a Cam Newton. Hold up, wait a minute. Hold up 1 second. Am I still breaking up?
Nah, you good. You good. Talk your shit, Howard.
All right, yeah, like I said, though, he just wanted to prove. But if he gave Cam a full camp, he would be better. We would have won a lot of games with him.
I mean, hey, this is what I say, Howard. This is what I say. Had the organization truly kept their word, and I mean, like David Tepper said out his lying ass mouth, gave Cam that time if he needed a year off to get the shoulder surgery and re-heal. Ain't no telling what the organization could have been. Ultimately, they made multiple mistakes with Cam. If you knew you wouldn't go keep him, you should have traded him. Ultimately, we just let the nigga off the hook. We released him. But it's a few things that contribute to Cam's demise, and I'm trying to see if y'all get to the picture. Yep. Hey, I got Cam Newton jerseys I can't even find. I'm still looking for them.
Hey, man. Stop. Hey, man.
Hey, Howard.
Stop playing with me, man.
The organization failed Cam Newton, bro. They failed him. I mean, any look, if Patrick Mahomes needs shoulder surgery, you think the Chiefs don't make him get that surgery? I tell you why the Panthers didn't force Cam Newton to sit down. And they're finna fuck y'all up. Because Cam Newton contract did not guarantee him no money in his last year. Had that nigga had guaranteed money in his last year, I put money on the fact that Panthers would have made sure he got healed.
Yeah.
They knew they didn't have to pay Cam Newton, which means they knew they was getting ready to come off his ass anyway. So regardless to if he got healthy or not, they didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, Tepper didn't give a fuck. Tepper didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, you goddamn right. Talk
real quick. If you really want to be honest, man, we shouldn't even be on Cam right now. I mean, we can stay on Cam, but the whole demise of this organization, when goddamn Tepper came in here and got them bought this fucking organization, man. You know
I know that. I know that.
Like,
do you know that?
Man.
That's the question.
This nigga silly as fuck, man. Silly as fuck.
Hey, real quick, as you talk about the whenever Rue got there and the way they handled the contract, if my memory served me correct, he was the amount he was due was about like what the Sam Darnold contract of what he was like, what we just paid him. It was somewhere around that ball figure. If they signed
19 million. It was 19 million, man.
So that's why I say it was the same, around the same thing. And they made a I'm not covering for them. They made a business decision, granted, of what he'd been injured prior. So like, it's a lot of moving parts that go in between it. I told you I'm the last one to take a side because we know it's a business decision on, finances, and then it's a different element when they out there playing on the field. They want to win games by all costs. So that's why I say if
Jimmy,
I move,
what's up, baby?
What's up, Jimmy Russo?
What's up, Andrew? Jimmy?
What's happening, Jimmy?
Yeah, fucking well, and look at that. If Jerry Richardson would have still been on that team, yeah, they would have gave fucking Cam the opportunity to heal up, I think.
So, hey, Jimmy, talk that shit.
Yeah.
Talk that shit,
Jimmy. That alludes back to what I've always told you, that fucking David Tepper is a fucking crook and a prick.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
You're a fucking Yankee. You're a fucking Yankee from up north.
Well,
And also a point
Lying
that
ass fucking Yankee.
I forgot to tell you that another point. Sometimes Cam Newton wouldn't get out of Cam Newton's own way too, though.
That's
I heard him brought that up.
yeah. See, dog keep saying that shit too.
And he's got a point too, because once fucking Cam found out that he wasn't really fucking Superman, that ego got crushed and it was all fucking downhill, man.
It ain't about him not thinking he's Superman now. That's BS. Cam did his thing.
Yeah, he did his thing, but like
You
I
can't-
said,
Hold on, Howard. Listen to me now, Howard. Well, what I'm saying is, when Cam got there, but even before he got that JJ Watt hit, you know what I'm saying? I forgot what it was. A game that one year. If you would have won the game, you go to the playoffs. Goddamn, I got to do my research though. But he was throwing a pass to goddamn Kelvin Benjamin.
Right.
And they got their end zone, but Kelvin Benjamin ran a bullshit route and it got intercepted.
Right.
So the ball got picked. Cam Newton ran the nigga down, dove at the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
He shot in there and tackled him. I remember that. He shot in there like a missile. He shot in there like a missile and tackled that guy. I remember that.
And shot there. Yeah, ran him all the way down. But when he hit the ground, he fucked his shoulder up.
Yeah,
his shoulder was already fucked up right there.
But you know what? If he didn't do that, you would have talked shit about it.
Hold on, Howard. That's why you got to put some action on like that. Cam, no, Howard. If you got, I know you hurt, then you go sit down and get your shit fixed, nigga.
Right? No, I don't disagree with. I don't disagree with that. Right? This is what the thing was. Cam knew he was hurt, right? And the personnel knew he was hurt also. Even if Cam wanted to say, "Hey, I'm hurt, but I still want to go out there and play," you know what? The personnel should have said, "No, we ain't letting you go do shit. You gonna sit your ass down. You gonna go get better, and then you gonna come back."
Yeah. See,
you know what I'm saying?
See, Howard, you exactly right. See, dog, you exactly right. And what y'all missing though, with both of y'all being right, it's the owner, it's the coaches, it's the medical staff.
There you go.
Everybody mishandled Cam, and I think it had to be on purpose, nigga. You can't. Everybody in the organization can't be that damn incompetent. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna also tell you this. It's funny that you even brought this content out today, because it hits home. Because last night, this is crazy shit. I watched Any Given Sunday again for the first time in I don't know how long, and it shows you how crooked these motherfucking teams are. No.
They
for the
crooked
first time
as
in a
hell.
long fucking time. No, I ain't seen that
crooked
for
Okay.
10, 15 years.
Yeah.
But see, Jimmy, I knew that this. Look, Cam Newton, he been out here. They talking about him due to the tribute that they was he snubbed or not? I tell you no, because it wasn't even a tribute meant for Cam Newton. Don't get all worked up for nothing. But it led me to ask myself, what ultimately was Cam Newton's demise? Now, I looked at his career numbers in Carolina. His numbers, I mean, really, if you look at his numbers as far as win percentage go, what's up, my G?
Listen, he won the NFC South 3 years in a row, man.
Yep.
3 years in a row, bro. You ain't gonna be able to take nothing away from that.
But did any one of y'all catch Ted Ginn sit down? Ted Ginn had to sit down. Anybody catch that?
I ain't caught
Who he sit down with? I ain't see it. Who he sit down with though? Oh, you said who he had to sit down, but who he sit down and talk to though?
All right, I tell y'all what. When we get off the live, I'm gonna post the link in my community section directly to this video. Now, Ted Ginn is talking because they asked him what happened to Cam Newton. They asking Ted Ginn why he think Cam Newton ain't in the league no more. It's groundbreaking shit. If you ain't seen it yet, I'm a definite. I want to play it for y'all right now, but my audio is shit fucking up right now, and I don't want to do that. I mean, I can find ways to play it, but you know what I mean?
And I think Rule and Tepper didn't want him playing the game the way Cam played the fucking game.
Yeah,
well,
because Ted Ginn stated the things that we may have known, but we didn't. He was saying that that 2015 team was so locked in because it was due to Cam Newton's leadership. He said the organization allowed Cam Newton to be himself 100%. Anything Cam wanted, they allowed Cam Newton to be himself. So they said Ted Ginn said it rubbed off. He said everybody was allowed to be themselves that year, which ultimately, translated to a 15-1 season.
Yeah.
Niggas going to the Pro Bowl.
The year he got hurt by Pittsburgh, Cam was on a roll of being MVP.
Oh yeah, he was right back in the MVP.
They were talking that shit.
Yeah. He was doing
yeah,
good.
See,
Cam
was playing some of the best football of his career.
And his completion percentage was the highest of all time, too.
Yeah, this is why the organization. Look, David Tepper never believed in him. Matt Rule had to sit down, and Matt Rule still hopping on that bullshit sentiment that him and Cam Newton was close because they bumped into each other in the cafeteria. Right. He said Matt Rule even alluded to a point to where he felt like he threw Cam under the bus.
The bus, I saw that.
Oh, sucker shit, man.
Yeah. And he said Cam had to correct him on a couple of plays.
See, that just let me know, Howard, they was lying to us from rip.
Yeah.
The organization, bro. And it ain't, and I'm not talking about the Carolina Panthers in the whole. I'm talking about under David Tepper. Oh yeah, under Tepper, dog.
Tepper make you almost go to to wanting to say he's some type of racist, right? I think you just almost feel like that. You almost feel like
Howard.
Howard, real like that, man.
Hey Howard, did you hear what Tepper said in what interview he did? When he was talking about
the good old boy
that he's a white. He's talking about this nigga sounds so fucking dumb. He should have kept his fucking mouth closed. This nigga said we are the white minority. Motherfucker, you can't even be a fucking minority.
Minority.
Fuck. This nigga so. Oh my god. That nigga sounds so fucking dumb. Oh my god.
So basically, what we're saying,
this is not fucking owner, man. He's a fucking clown.
David Tepper is what happened to Cam fucking Newton. David Tepper is what happened to Cam Newton. And that's what it's boiling down to. David fucking Tepper is what happened to Cam.
You've been got them going through quarterbacks ever since then. You've been got them quarterback purgatory. Fucking bad luck. Ever since that shit.
See, dog, I'm gonna correct you on one point you just made. You said David Tepper came out and said he's the white minority, right?
Yes. Okay.
You said he was wrong, but David Tepper is right if he's saying that under certain context, and that's only if he's alluding to the fact that if he's talking about the NFL. The NFL is heavily populated by the black player, which means the white player is the minority. See, dog, that's 100% fact. So if David Tepper's alluding to that shit, then he got grounds to say that bullshit.
No, man, this nigga.
But it's a fact, see, dog. You can't circle around that. The white NFL player is the minority player in the NFL.
He won't talking about the player though. He won't talking about the players though, my nigga.
What was he talking about?
And the coach and the ownership, man. That shit don't make no fucking sense, nigga. Ain't no black owners, nigga.
Hey, shout out
the black coaches is outnumbered by white coaches.
Keep dropping in and out, man. Hold on, Howard. I'm gonna let you back in.
I don't know why it's doing that, man.
Here, Howard.
I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know why. This is my first time doing this. So.
That's all right. I appreciate you for pulling up, my G. Yeah, man. I love you for that, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Right there, man. And
shit, all Howard, my platform, your platform. You can pull up whenever I'm live. You know that.
Right. No doubt, man. No doubt.
Yeah, the organization. Yeah. Shout out C Dougie in the chat. The organization never gave that nigga pieces. I don't think. I think the only acquisition they really made was trying to put pieces around him was Greg Olsen. Like I say, if you want to talk DJ Moore, Christian McCaffrey, I think both of those pieces was a little too late in Cam Newton's career. You know what I mean?
I can't say that. No. I can't say that. I can't say that. I can't say that, man. I can't say that because when we got DJ Moore and Christian McCaffrey, he still had. He got injured after that. You know what I'm saying? A year after that. You know what I'm saying?
And that was what the Liz Frank injury.
Yeah,
that was the last. The Liz Frank, right?
He got the Liz Frank in the last preseason game. They kept his ass. No, they tried to play his ass week 1, if y'all can remember. And Cam didn't really finish that game. He tried to play the next week, didn't finish that game. It was a wrap after that.
Couldn't move.
Yep, it was a wrap after that, man.
You can say you can't call Cam Newton injury prone. That's the wrong word for him because he only been injured twice.
Yeah, if anybody's trying to put that on Cam Newton as far as injury prone, I say you sadly mistaken. I say and stand on it. Cam Newton is in fact the toughest quarterback ever in NFL history.
Yes, sir. You couldn't have said it any better because that
he's the toughest quarterback ever to play the fucking game.
Yeah. Man, if everybody remember, man, we played the Falcons at one time in Atlanta. That nigga goddamn. That nigga five goddamn defenders. Goddamn it.
Look,
so that nigga was a goddamn. That nigga prime. He was a motherfucking beast, dog.
That's exactly why I said what I said at the beginning of the line. That's why I say I don't fault that nigga for jumping on the fumble because as a player, Cam Newton to me never took nothing from me. Cam gave me everything on the field, nigga.
Did y'all actually look at when that ball was fumbled on the ground? Now put yourself in his situation. Would you have dived on that ball, seeing that 300-something pound man?
Well, the point is, Howard. You wouldn't have Panther fans.
No, you wouldn't have. No, you wouldn't have.
A lot of fans blame Cam for that.
Hey, Dougie, you know you wouldn't have, man.
No,
you would have got hurt. You would have got hurt.
See Dougie. Hold on, see Dougie. See Dougie.
Dougie ain't on here, nigga.
This D nice.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, go ahead, B nice. What you about to say about the fumble, B nice? What you about to say about the fumble,
Look, just real quick, Howard. This the only reason I say that. If you take Cam, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. You take Cam, how he was physical. He was invisible, okay? He was going through people, everything. So this is my stand. And I didn't want to go there and talk about it. I told from the jump street, I didn't. But I take Cam what he was, okay? As a player of what we know. It's the last game of the season. Give it out. You gave it out to give it out. That's I mean, you can think different, but I mean, I'm going by the player he was.
Said he want to talk about it.
I didn't want to do it.
Hey, listen, man, you gotta. But still, it's a point where you say, "I'm gonna get hurt if I do this." I ain't doing that because the whole game. Hold up now.
Okay.
That ain't the only decision. That ain't the only. That
was a business decision.
Yeah, did I say that word? Did I say that earlier?
That man was under the rest. That man was under the rest the whole fucking game long.
Hold on, Howard.
Let me ask you a question, my nigga. Do you blame Cam for not getting the fumble or not?
I don't blame him.
Me neither, Howard.
I don't blame him.
I wouldn't have done it. Real quick.
I wouldn't have done it. If anything, I would have been fucking a goddamn offensive lineman. Like, dude, what the hell is wrong with y'all around here?
You know, Howard, I got you. Howard, I got you. Howard, let me get you, Howard, real quick. Real quick. If anybody remember when Drew Brees, how Drew Brees got to the Saints.
You goddamn right. I remember how Drew
Hold on, let me finish now. Drew Brees got to the Saints because Drew Brees jumped on the motherfucking fumble.
Yep.
And when Drew Brees jumped on that fumble, a motherfucker told Drew Brees' shoulder out the fucking socket.
Hurt his arm bad too. He stuck his arm in there. That was fucked up, man.
You don't do that,
Now,
man. You gotta be smart about that shit, man.
Hold on, Howard.
Yeah,
Howard, let me
that's
finish.
not a
Let me
good
finish.
decision. I tell you that shit.
You don't do
It's
that,
not a
man.
good decision.
Just like
when Drew Brees,
how you alluded to the fucking right after the Super Bowl when we played Denver the next fucking season, game 1, he got his ass tore the fuck up.
Yeah, he did.
And
Shout
was it
out
the same-
Derek for that cash app. Derek say
Same
it's
damn
the biggest
season.
game of your career. So
Yes.
I mean, I still don't fault
No,
Derek. He's not
Bullshit. You don't go out there and kill yourself, though, man.
Go ahead, C-Dog.
You got a family to go home to at the end of the day.
Hold on, Howard. Let me just finish real quick. When Drew Brees got that on that fumble, when Drew Brees on that fumble, like I said, they tore his arm out the goddamn socket. Now, Dr. James Andrews did the surgery. But even when he got done with the surgery, Drew Brees only had like a 25% chance to ever play football again. Now, if you remember, it was only 2 teams that even gave him a chance. That was the Dolphins and the motherfucking Saints. At the time, that was at the same time. That was the Dolphins. That was Nick Saban's only year with the Dolphins. The Dolphins went with Dante Culpepper, and the Saints went with goddamn Sean Payton and Drew Brees and everything. But even then, Drew Brees, he still had a good career after that, but he didn't have no. Like he never really had a big arm after that surgery. He could still play, but he really had, he had that zip on the ball. And, as the arm got fucked up like that.
Hey, C-Dog, let me jump in real quick. I got to eat Howard just a little bit. I'm not trying to change your point of view, but this, and I told he know from the stance. This is all where I'm coming from. I know we talk about Drew Brees, we talk about everything else. When what I'm just talking about, I'm taking a fan out. When you got the Super Bowl, we don't know when you're gonna get back. Okay, you at the biggest stage. So what's going through my head of what I'm saying is this: we're not talking about regular season. We ain't talking about a playoff. We talking about it's the Super Bowl. Okay.
Ah, shit.
And look, hold on. I know you're shaking your head, Howard. I'm not telling you to agree with me, but only thing I'm saying that I'm not. I already said it was a business decision. Yeah, he could have got hurt, but it's the Super Bowl. You go.
Listen, man. The guy was. Did you watch that Super Bowl?
How much does
Howard, everybody saw the Super Bowl.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
What do you want now? What do you want? You saw what was going on. How much duress he was under?
Well,
how many times he fumbled the ball?
You can't fault D Nice.
So you're saying
D Nice
for blaming Cam Howard? Hold on.
It was ready for Peyton to go out with 2 because Eli already had 2.
That one play, D Nice, that one play that he didn't jump on the ball, like you said. You mean to tell me that was the play that would have turned the game around?
I never said that.
So why?
No,
why?
Hold on, Howard.
Hey, Howard.
Oh, wow.
Howard, you gotta let the man have his own.
Okay, go ahead,
Howard.
Howard,
I told you in the statement, I'm not trying to persuade your opinion because you're gonna fear, and I didn't want to touch it. Know it, but this is all I'm saying because I know how you feel about Cam. I know how you feel about PJ. Hey, bro, I be here. You know what I'm saying? And I respect everybody how they feel. But this is all I'm saying. We know what the score was.
Hold on 1 second, fella. Hold on 1 second,
Oh.
D Nice. Shout out Trucker 49. He say, Unc, how much the Super Bowl party? $20. Cash at me $20. And in the description, I need your fucking phone number, man. So I can text you the link directly. That's all I need. You know what I mean? And after that, we having fun, baby. Pull up on the stream. We go, hey, look, I might do another backdrop for the Super Bowl. Now, fuck that. We keeping the Unc joke. We gonna keep the Unc backdrop. We gonna have a blast. You know what I mean? Shit, I mean, we gonna critique the game. We gonna critique the Super Bowl first off. That's one thing I'm looking forward to. I'm looking for whoever pays me the $20. Make sure I want y'all to be able to break a game down. I mean, let me know what you see. We gonna talk about this thing. You know what I mean? We gonna have some fun.
We'll pull up on you, Unc.
Oh yeah, Howard, you know it. I love you, baby.
Hey. So
Not
that
Howard, Andrew, I love you for that.
One play. Hey, be nice. Be nice.
Quick.
That one play. Go ahead.
Howard,
Be nice, real quick.
Way to go, Howard.
Now, real quick, you said it was a business decision. Now, real quick, if you just seen this past year, the Eagles and the 49ers, when they got their quarterback went down, that was no more no good. So you telling me you want Canada jump on that goddamn fumble? That means so instead he would have got hurt, done for the rest of the game. Them ain't got no fucking chance.
Yeah. That's why I don't blame him.
Hold on, that's why let me take you, C-Dog. Let me answer your question though. Since you're alluding to that game, it wasn't a Super Bowl, but don't you know that man? They subbed him out. He didn't pass the ball no more. They subbed him out to just hand it off. So they did put him back out there on that field, even when he was hurt. That's my thing is that. It's the last.
My man, no. Then he finished the whole game, sir.
He finished the whole game.
That man went back on the field.
Then he finished the whole game, sir.
Guess look when they brought in
sir. No, before you finish, yes or no? Did he play the whole game?
That nigga C-Dog crazy as hell.
C-Dog, come on, man. Stop it, bro. Stop it.
He went out of the game. Old boy got hurt, and then they left him back in the game to hand the ball off.
Stop it, man. Stop it.
Who are you talking about, Brock Purdy?
Yes.
Y'all saw George Kittle's little snippet where he asked him if he was ambidextrous, if he could throw the ball with his left hand.
Yeah. Nah, fuck all that. I just want, I need to know from everybody up here again. I think we all in agreement that one of the main or key factors to Cam's demise was the organization. And we talking about after
Listen, he went over to New England, dog. He won 7 fucking games.
Yeah, but he ain't had no business.
He didn't even have a fucking preseason or nothing.
This is what I'm trying to get at. He won games on a team that half of the players they opted out not to play because of COVID.
That's a fact.
They have shit over there, and he still won 7 games, and he would have won more if he didn't get that COVID. He missed 2.
That's the Seattle game that he played with.
Outside of the organization being one of the major factors, what would be another key or contributing factor to Cam's demise in y'all eyes?
I say the medical staff.
There you go. Jimmy.
Jimmy Russo.
Carolina's their staff, they should have not let him have any control to say, hey man, you ain't playing ball till you get straight. Point blank period.
Did I not say that earlier?
Especially if he's the face of the fucking franchise. I mean, if he's the fucking franchise quarterback, why would you not fucking take care of him?
That's a fact, Jimmy. I told y'all that after talking to y'all today, I realized why. Because they knew they didn't have him. He wasn't on the books for guaranteed money. So if you know you got an investment that you're gonna have to pay, you're gonna make sure you take care of it. This was the main reason that the Panthers treated Cam how they did. Because they knew I hate it. I hate that shit. Cam Newton was grossly underpaid. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And also, I feel like
he was making
they probably knew he wouldn't play fucking ball if we're going to try to fucking reel his ego in and the way the way he plays is going to try to change the way he played the fucking game is what it was. And they knew Cam wasn't going to fucking go for that shit.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. Yep.
So I don't know.
I'll tell y'all what, Hey, Howard, I gotta jump off now, baby. It's time for me to jump off, get the day started.
I'm in
the rain,
buddy.
Hey, see, I got a question before you end the live, real quick before you end the live. Now, me personally, This is being a Panthers fan, not being a Cam Newton fan. It's being a real Panthers fan, real diehard Panthers fan. The 2015 season was the most exciting football I ever had.
That's a fact,
as a Panthers fan.
We partied the whole way going, bro. We had fun doing that.
The whole goddamn ride, Howard.
We had fun.
Oh boy.
The whole season, the whole ride, the dab and everything.
Hey, C-Dog, I'm glad C-Dog brought that up because that's why I don't. That's why the Super Bowl loss didn't crush me that bad because of the high that I had that entire fucking season, man. I told you I had already bust my fucking nut.
It was the same way in 2003, the cardiac.
Yeah, against the Cardinals. Against the Cardinals.
Yeah, see, dog, when we beat the motherfuckers in Charlotte, nigga. That's NFC Championship game, see, dog. I lost. I cried. I think I cried that night.
My head was so big. My head was so big, boy. I didn't give Denver a shot. I ain't lying. My head was big as fuck.
When Cam had that touchdown run, when that nigga dove in the end zone, I felt like it's our time, man. Like it's our era.
Hey, that's a fact. I feel like, y'all. Hey, fellas,
real quick,
I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Howard, Jimmy Russo, C-Dog, Andrew. Be nice. I love y'all, man. In the chat, I love y'all. Hey, look, Super Bowl tomorrow.
Love y'all too,
Get your
man.
goddamn spot on the. Hey, look, we going live. We gonna be live on the _2020. Make no mistake about it. So whoever purchased this, they ticket to the Super Bowl watch party. Make no mistake, we will be live on the platform via YouTube. I might even go live on Instagram as well. You know what I mean? So make no mistake. Hey, pull up. Make sure you got your Sunday best on too, cause we're gonna enjoy it.
Be safe.
Hey, Andrew, Jimmy Russo, C-Dog, D-Nice, Howard, I appreciate y'all for pulling up.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
I love y'all,
man. Have a great day, man. Everybody have a great day, man.